Alright, welcome back to the All Seasons channel. Today, Cameron and I have a special video for you. We're going to be working on an Airstream. We don't work on many Airstreams because we don't have many of them in our area. And it seems like Airstream people only like Airstream dealers working on their campers. But these people here have a leaky sewer valve, so they figure any yahoo can handle that, I reckon. Don't have to be an Airstream specialist to change a sewer valve. I don't know, but anyhow, so that's what we're going to do today. And right now will be a really good time to give this video a thumbs up. Don't cost anything, and it helps us out. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe. And I want to mention too, the ladies, you're slipping. Just a couple weeks ago, ladies subscribing to my channel, we're over 11%. You slipped under 10%. So you ladies, you gotta pick it up. You need to subscribe and start watching my videos. I love it when ladies fix things. So me and Cameron's gonna get started on this sewer valve, and we're gonna take you along. Well, there's the valve we need to change. The gentleman has already changed the seals in this valve, and I'm thinking he didn't get them back. He either had the wrong seals or he didn't get them back right, because that valve is nowhere near back together. I'd almost say he probably had the wrong seals. I don't know. That's pretty weird. But the nice thing is, there's the gray valve. It's another 3-inch valve. Right here is the 3-inch valve for the black tank. That's how close they are together. At least Airstream was nice enough to put us a rubber collar in there, so that hopefully we can get this valve apart and back together, because you have to separate those two pieces of. See if I can show you. You have to get some separation from here to here to get that valve out. The valve's in the center there. Well, I'm sitting here editing this video, and apparently, I just found out, I lost some video files, or a video file. I'm pretty sure when we were videoing this, we had a card fill up, switched cards, and then the other day I was cleaning up some cards, old cards, and apparently I accidentally deleted some of this footage. Good thing is I didn't delete very much, because just after the part that we just showed, I realized there was no way I could video this. I couldn't see up in there. I couldn't get hardly one hand up in there, and I needed to get both hands up in there and try and see. So I knew there was no way in the world going to be able to video this repair. So that being said, that's when a few days later I videoed the disassembly and reassembly of a valve out on a table where you could see it. And then this is shot several days after that to make up for the video that I lost. So hopefully this video will come together and it will make sense, and hopefully it will help someone. I just hate to scrap the video because we just don't work on many Airstreams here, and I just didn't really want to lose the whole video. So we'll try and put it together, hopefully it makes sense, and so here we go. Alright, I know I said I was going to link to a video up here. I probably still will. The only videos that I've done so far on sewer valves have been remote valves. So I had not actually done one that was a manual or not a remote valve. So I will just take this one apart and show you exactly what I was talking about just now. So here we have our guillotine valve. To show you real quick why I guess they call it a guillotine valve is, if you stuck your finger in there and close it, I think it would cut it off. Anyhow, so whenever you are changing one of these guillotine valves on an RV, woo, that's slick. I'll go get a towel. Hang on. Okay, so anytime you're changing one of these sewer valves in an RV, you're going to have 4 bolts that clamp it together. Just take these 4 bolts loose. This is so much easier out here on the table than it is inside an RV. Now, typically, this would all be glued together. In this situation here, you'd have a 3-inch pipe glued in here. You'd have the 2-inch pipe glued in here. So this may be very rigid. What you have to do is you have to separate this enough that you can get this valve out of here, okay, like so. All right, sometimes you might have, like this Airstream that we were just working on, there was a rubber coupler here with a couple hose clamps, so that gave us enough wiggle room where we could do this. All right, sometimes you have to either have an assistant to pull this apart. I like to, I believe you'll see that video that I linked to where I used a ratchet strap to pull this apart enough to where I could get this valve in and out. Because what you have to do inside this valve are your, so inside this valve are your 2 rubber gaskets, okay? You have to put them on these pieces of pipe here, on that little flange, like such. Then you have to slip the valve between them and then put them together without the 2 gaskets moving, and then put your bolts back in, okay? Just finger tight a couple of these first, because now, take in mind, you're going to be up in the belly of your camper, most likely, doing this, so there's not a lot of room. I like to take and just finger tight 2 of the bolts, and I will work the valve, make sure that it feels okay. Of course, you won't be able to see up in there. Now this one here you would be able to, but this is a very, it's not a common configuration here. It's probably why I've had it on the truck for so long. I'll go ahead and usually put my other 2 bolts in. At that time I may work it again. Still feels good. Then I'll go around and snug these bolts up. And don't go crazy on these, just snug them. Once I get them all 4 snugged up, once again, I will mark my valve. And you can see it works very smooth, very easy. So there you have it. There's how to change that valve. That Airstream that we were working on, there's just no way in the world I could got any video. I mean, it was tight up in there. They just had a couple square holes cut in that metal belly, and man, I scraped my arms all up trying to get up in there because I could barely, one of those bolts actually, I mean, I couldn't even hardly touch that bolt. So, but anyhow, this will be a good demonstration of what we did. You just couldn't see it on the Airstream. Bonnie come to see what we were doing. She's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, you're working on sewer valves. Awesome. She loves working on sewer valves. Not really. I actually filmed this little segment, I don't know, a week later. I hope you can hear me okay over the creek. This is a creek right behind my house. We have had a ton of rain in the last couple days, so the creek is running pretty well. I hope it doesn't I hope it's not too awful loud in this audio. All right, so back to our regularly scheduled program. All right, back to our regular. All right, back to our regularly. I can't say regularly. Regularly scheduled program.